Michelle with Pink and Maine. Thanks so much for joining me. Today we're going to be putting together the cards that come in the Quick Card Kit Party Animal. This kit comes with everything you need to put together 8 fun birthday themed cards, except for the adhesive. All you need to add is your glue. We've got 8 pre-scored, pre-cut card bases for you in here, 8 envelopes. We have all the die cut pieces that you need, as well as some fun embellishments to add at the end. Here I've pulled out the helpful assembly guide. We have nice large images of the cards and how they go together. So I'm going to set this aside where I can see it and reference it as we put the cards together. I'm going to be using the Pink and Maine Easy Squeeze craft glue to assemble all these cards, but you can use your favorite glue or adhesive. I also recommend or suggest that you have some dimensional foam adhesive to go along with these. It's not necessary, but it adds some fun dimension if you pop some of the characters up with the foam adhesive. So I have already gone through all the parts and pieces of the die cuts and pulled out what I need to do each card. And we're going to start with the card that has the lion. So I'm going to glue this large piece. It's the same size as the card base. We're going to glue that down to the card front. The next piece I'm going to put down is this green strip of paper here. I'm going to add it to the center. Next is this little two-tone sheet. It's white in the center with a little gold edge. I'm going to put it a little off center, meaning I'm going to push it up towards the top of the card a little bit more. That way we have room for our sentiment down here at the bottom. Can go ahead and glue the sentiment on. It says "Party Like an Animal." This one has a couple of like photo corner pieces, so I'm going to glue those to the 2 opposite corners. One thing I love about our quick card kits is we give you so many layers to add to the card. So it's not like you're gluing down a 1 or 2 pieces of paper and calling it a card. This is really like a handmade card you would make yourself, but you don't have to do all the cutting. Now we're going to add the lion. And I've added some foam tape to the back of him just so he pops off the card a little bit. And here's our first card. I think that's super cute. You can leave it like this, or you can add some of these gold glossy dots. I think I'll add a couple of them just to embellish the card a little more. And there we go. This was so much fun. And it's only the first card. I have the pieces for our next card ready. This one has a lizard with a cupcake. How cute is that? Again, we have lots of different parts and pieces to go together to make this card just really detailed. The first thing I'm going to do is glue the base piece to the card front. Now this piece with the red edging around it is slightly smaller than your card base, so it gives a nice white border around the edges as well. Next we have some fun zigzag cutouts. So let's add these to the card. All right, so far so good. Let's add this red toned circle. I'm going to add the sentiment, which says "Celebrate." And last but not least, let's add our adorable lizard. I've again added some foam adhesive to the back of him so he pops up for just a little bit of dimension. And the last thing I'm going to do is add some of the little glossy dots here for some sparkle and shine. And here's my second card, another super cute, fun card to assemble. For our next card, we're doing the card with the sloth. So fun. Now I'm assembling these just as the assembly guide shows. But you can take all these parts and pieces, you can move them around, you can mix them up, and you can create cards that are all your own. So I've got our first layer down that has this fun confetti pattern. is smaller than the card base, so it has a nice white border around it. And next we're going to add this little flag piece. I'm going to put it a little bit off center over to the left of the card. Next I'm going to add this rectangular piece that has the little flags printed on it. And I put it a little off center to the right, so they overlap each other, but it goes off the edge there of this flag piece. I'm going to add the sentiment last, but next I'm going to add our little sloth, and he's hanging on to this little flag border, so I'm going to tilt him so that the flags look like they're just going across that little rectangular piece of paper. So fun. I've added some foam adhesive to the back of him so that he'll pop off a little bit. There he is, and now we're ready to add our sentiment. It's your special day, and we can embellish with some gold dots. Just gonna add 3 over there in the corner. And here's our next card. Isn't that cute? These are so fun to put together. I'm gonna finish up this side of our assembly guide by doing the card with the turtle. So the turtle has a stack of gifts on top of them. The sentiment says make a wish. And I'm gonna first adhere this candle pattern to the card front, and it is the exact size of our A2 size card, so we will just fit that over the front. Next, we're going to add this teal strip of paper across the top portion of the card here. And then I'm going to add this white piece with the red border and the 2 green dots at the top. I'm going to add our sentiment next. This says make a wish, and this fun little banner. I'm going to put it across the bottom of this white piece that has the red border. And we're ready to add our little turtle. Again, I've added some foam adhesive. It's not necessary, but it does add some fun dimension to the cards. Put him like so. And here's our next card, and I think it's cute just as it is. I've turned my assembly guide over, and I'm ready to make the next 4 cards. This one has a koala. Look at that fun balloon background. I love it. So this piece is the same size as my A2 size card, so I'm just going to glue it down to the front of the card. The next part of this card is a fun little diagonal banner piece with these polka dots. So we're going to glue that on. I want card making to be fun for everyone. So if you've been making cards for years, these are super fun and relaxing to put together. But if you know someone that you're trying to get into card making, these are also perfect because they don't have to do all the stamping, cutting, fussy cutting, or anything like that. They can kind of dip their toes in the water per se and do something fun and see how nice it is to make your own cards and then give them to your loved ones. I've added some foam adhesive again to the back of our character just to pop it off the card a little bit. There we go. Isn't he cute? And now I'm just going to add this sentiment. Hooray for your birthday. I'm going to add some gold glossy dots to this one. And here's our card. So fun. Next, we're going to do the card with the big elephant. It says big birthday wishes. The background piece has these fun party animals. It's slightly smaller than your card base, so it's got a nice white border around it. So we'll glue that down first. Next, we're going to add this red and white polka dot piece to the corner. I'm going to add my elephant before I add my big birthday wishes so I know where I can place it. A little foam tape for dimension. There he goes. So cute. Now I can glue down my sentiment big birthday wishes. And here is our card. I'm going to leave this one just as is. I think it's super cute. Next, we'll do our alligator card. Here's a background full of balloons. It's just slightly smaller than your card base. You're going to have a thin white border around it. Next, we're going to put this fun little loopy border piece down. We put the square piece down next. And then I'm going to add this fun little scallop circle. Again, we give you so many layers here. You're just creating a fun dimensional card that's just like any other card you would make in your craft room. Got our adorable alligator here with his little flag. It says Snappy Birthday. So cute. And you can give these cards to anyone. These are fun for kids and people of all ages. There you go. So far, that is super cute. I love that alligator and his little flag. I'm going to put a couple of glossy dots on this one. How fun is that? Or on our last card, it's the one with the monkey holding the balloon. I'm kind of sad. It's almost over. This is so much fun. The piece at the bottom fits the A2 size card, so I'm going to glue that down to the card front. The next piece we have to lay down is this semicircle. So I'm going to glue that down. And then I'm going to add the sentiment, which is on this little banner piece. It says Happy Birthday, right to the bottom of that semicircle. You can always add foam adhesive to some of these sentiments and other pieces as well. Just create some different dimension in your cards. We've got a couple of little banner pieces that hang down from the sentiment on the right side, so we'll add those. Now let's add our cute little monkey. Ah, there he is, so cute. You can put some stars, or they can go on any card that you want. You've got 3 little stars, so be careful when you're opening your package because you don't want to lose any of the little pieces. So I'm just going to add a couple of these little stars around the semicircle where the monkey is. And since we have the added little stars and little banner pieces to this card, I'm going to leave it just like it is. So cute. Thanks so much again for joining me today. I hope you've enjoyed these fun cards we've put together from our quick card kit Party Animal. We have put together 8 birthday cards in no time flat. And they were so much fun to assemble. Head on over to pinkandmain.com, check out the kit for yourself, or ask your local retailer. Until next time, my friends, keep living the creative life.